So I recently went out and got some LED light bars. I've kind of always wanted some LED light bars to add to my setup and just kind of give it a more interesting look to it than just bland non-lighting. Got the RGB mouse and RGB keyboard. Figured I'd add some external RGB lights into that mix. So these are just from these are from Walmart. I think these were like $10, so they're really not super expensive, but they're also not all that bad. For $10, they're not as bad as you would think $10 lights would be. I mean, they could be better, yes, but for $10, they're not bad. So they are USB powered, and I'll show them in a little bit. The one thing I don't like about them is the cable is not detachable, so it's hardwired into the device, which not a big deal, but it's whatever. You can adjust them, you can attach them to a wall, or just have them on your desk, which is what I do. And they're also multi, so you can have them standing up vertical or kind of have them on their side. I have one of each. They have a remote where you can choose the color. There's different colors on here. You could do flash, strobe, fade, and then a smooth transition. That's what these gray buttons are here. You got just a white button to turn them white, and then just a bunch of different colored buttons to change the colors. Some of the colors do look a bit off, like the orange does look a little bit more yellow, and the yellow has a little more green, sort of a yellowy green, but I'll sort of show on camera, although it probably won't come off on camera that well either. In the box, really not a whole lot in the box. You just get the lights and then this sort of instruction manual, but it's pretty simple to set them up and to use them. You just got to have two USB ports that you're not going to be using, which is fine because I got a hub just under my desk that I don't know if you can see it under there, sort of tucked in behind the black scarlet there. Focusrite. So I mean, I've only had them for a day, so I'll go ahead and show you how I have them incorporated into the setup right here. So I got one here in the vertical positioning, sort of to the left of my monitor, because usually my camera goes right in that open spot there when I'm making a video to camera. And then the other one is over here, sort of tucked under the monitor that I have here, my old Dell monitor. And so you can kind of see both setup, and they come with stands as well that come out. They come undone easy enough. And there is a little mounting hole on the bottom. I assume that's for like a screw. And this is what I mean by like the cable being physically a part of the device. Like you can't take it off, can't take it out. There's also another little hole there you can slip the stand into if you want to do it vertical or horizontal, or how I have it like this or how I have it like that. And again, you can always mount them on a wall as well if you want to go with that sort of style. So I'll go to orange. That is orange. It probably comes off as a little yellow. It is yellow, and in real life you can kind of see that like this is green up here, yellow, green, so kind of it's not perfect, but it's, for $10, what can you expect? So that's sort of a dull yellow. That's more of a greenish yellow, and then I mean they're just standard fare for lights. That's the flash. This is the strobe. This is the fade, and that is the smooth, which it's not so smooth at all. I think the fade is actually smoother than the smooth. So in the box for these lights, I just found it comes with two USB-A to USB-A extensions. So if you can extend the distance between your lights and wherever you have them plugged in, if you so desire. So that's another good feature of these lights. So the question is, are these lights any good? From the amount of time that I've been using them, yes, they are good. I have them set up so that they turn on when I turn my computer on, and then they shut off when my computer shuts off, because that hub that I have them plugged into is plugged into my computer. They don't have the longest cable, but if your computer is on your desk, probably doesn't really make much of a difference to you how long. You can always get USB cable extensions or a USB hub if you don't want to plug them directly in your computer, taking up 2 USB ports. There are better options out there that offer a little bit more options for control instead of just a remote like this. Not to say that this is bad. I have remotes for a couple of lights behind me, but whatever. There's no app for your phone to control them. There's no desktop application that you can use to control them. It's just all from this one remote, which makes everything simple, and they both work off of this one remote. They're not bad. They're not horrible lights. They do exactly what they say on the tin, which, if that's all you're looking for, then they're awesome lights. They are a bit cheap feeling, but again, there's better options. But if you want just something to light up your desk and make your workspace seem a little bit better than just having a desk lamp or anything like that, and you're on sort of a budget, these $10 lights, I think, are your best option. You don't need to spend a whole bunch of money to set up a couple lights, and you can point them in any direction you want. You can have them facing your wall and sort of they reflect off the wall, or you can have them like I have and have them shoot out toward you, so you can actually see the light when you're doing videos or something, or streaming on Twitch or YouTube or wherever. So they are good. They do exactly, like I said, they do exactly what the box says they do. And they're decent lights. They're, again, not the best, but for $10, they're pretty dang good. So that's about all I have to say about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace.